All right, welcome back, COSA 30 folks. Professor Almeida here. It's been a while since you last saw me in an announcement video, but this is pretty much it, right? We are getting into the home stretch, and before I talk about our final 2 weeks together, let's make sure that we get weeks 9 and 10 done by this Sunday night. So let me show you real quick here in Canvas. Give me a moment to set this up. All right, weeks 9 and 10, your tech basics, your digital citizenship, information management, communication, collaboration, safety and security. Let's make sure that we get those training sims and quizzes turned in by this Sunday. Don't leave points on the table, folks, especially since we're starting to wind down. You've made it this far. Let's make sure that we are earning those points. Okay, one other thing to note, your training sims need to be turned in on time. If you have late quizzes, they can still be turned in by this coming Thursday with a 20% per day deduction. But I would prefer that you get everything turned in on time. Again, don't leave points on the table, folks. You've made it this far already. And now let's talk about our final 2 weeks together. So again, let me set this up here in Canvas. So starting on Monday, weeks 11 and 12 will be available to you. And for week 11, you'll see that we only have 3 SIMnet based training sims here. Okay, we have Microsoft Access and then 2 chapters of Microsoft Excel. Now, you're probably asking yourself, what exactly is Microsoft Access? Well, Access is a database program. And to best illustrate what you can do with Access, let's say that you are a business owner and you keep a list of your employees and your clients or customers. And let's further say that maybe you have a list of your employees stored in a Word doc and maybe some important information about them, maybe their contact information, salary information, hire dates, that good stuff. Maybe that's in an Excel spreadsheet somewhere. And then when we look at your clients and customers, maybe you have their names in another Word doc and important information about how much they've purchased from you, how much they owe you, things like that. Maybe that's in another Excel spreadsheet. What if you can bring all of that together in one place, be able to relate the two, and be able to ask questions about it? Okay, so for example, if your employees are salespeople, they're reps, they go out and visit those customers. Which employee is with what customer? Okay, you can ask those kind of questions with Microsoft Access. And if this is something that interests you, COSA 25, Microsoft Access for Windows, take that class. You'll learn something, and it's a little shameless self-plug right here since I teach the course. Okay, that's Microsoft Access, and we're only covering 1 chapter, folks. You might get a question or 2 about it if you take the IC3 level 3. Okay, so that's why we got to cover Access. But again, you'll see that there's just 3 training sims and they got to be turned in on time. Okay, the deadline for weeks 11 and 12, Saturday, December 17th. That's the last day of the course, and no late work will be accepted this time. Okay, we got to wrap things up. So that's week 11, and if you finish those 3 training sims, the one last thing to do is your IC3 level 3 GMetrix. So let's take a look at that. Now, I made a change to the way I'm assigning these GMetrix assignments here, and I'm no longer requiring results in testing mode. As a matter of fact, I went back to levels 1 and 2, and for those of you who scored 850 or better, I awarded you an additional 10 points. You can think of it as extra credit. So potentially you could have earned an extra 20 points from your level 1 and 2 results, but only if you scored 850 or better in testing mode. Remember, with GMetrix, you could test as many times as you like, and you just got to make sure that you get your results turned in on time. All right, but back to level 3 here. So the change is that I'm only requiring results in training mode. And again, you could test as many times as you like until you pass. You still need a 700 or better to get full credit. But if you go on to take testing mode, okay, here are the 2 level 3 exams. If you go on to attempt testing mode and you score an 850 or better, I'm going to give you an additional 10 points. So in other words, you could earn 110 out of 100. Both of these exams are cert prep exams, in case you're wondering what I mean by completing any cert prep labeled level 3 practice exam. Okay, they're both cert prep, which means these most closely resemble the actual IC3. These are official Certiport practice tests. Speaking of the IC3, okay, this is a good time to consider going for your IC3 exams. You don't have a whole lot assigned here, and I'm sure it's a welcome relief for some of you. This would be a good time to go for your IC3 exams and get that master certification. Remember, you need to get all 3 levels to earn the IC3 master certification. It's a good thing to have on your resume. So if your resume has an industry certification heading, you could put IC3, Global Standard 6, and then the master certification if you have all 3 levels. You could take the IC3 exams in person by visiting the COS computer labs, either at LAC or PCC. Just tell them that you're there for IC3 level 1, 2, or 3, depending on the exam. Or you can do it from home using the sign-up form that's found in your first week's announcement on getting support. As a matter of fact, I'll put the sign-up form again when I go to post this video in Canvas. So that's pretty much it, folks. That's it for COSA 30. And if I don't see you, good luck on finishing up this course. Again, you've made it this far. Let's finish strong. I wish you well on your future endeavors. I hope to see you around. And thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves out there, and good luck with the IC3 for those of you going for it.